Hello there, Code Monkeys and fellow VEDSies. I am currently on my way to Jethro's house in Chicago, about an hour south of where I live. And I just thought I would respond to a couple of videos while I was on my way there. First of all, I want to apologize for any road noise or air conditioner noise that you may be able to hear in the background. I have not actually tested this microphone on the road before, so we'll see how it goes. So I just wanted to sort of add my 2 cents in video form to the discussion that Katie started about being remembered and all that. Now maybe this is just me, but personally I've just never really been all that concerned with being remembered. I mean, it was probably something that I concerned myself with when I was younger, but not really so much anymore. I mean, all that really matters to me is that I would like to, you know, at the end of my life say that I contributed more good things to the world than I did bad things. And if I can say that, then I'm pretty much happy. Alicia, tank is really freaking cool. I actually used to have several fish myself. I used to have a really big fish tank in my room when I was a kid. I had a rainbow tetra fish. I don't remember what the rainbow fish's name was. I probably just named it Rainbow. I remember really liking that Rainbow Fish children's book, so I would probably have named my fish after the rainbow fish, because, you know, I was creative. There was also a pair of zebra tetras, these really tiny, really fast little fish, and I named them Zip and Zap. I also had a goldfish for a while in that tank. I actually don't remember what the goldfish's name was, but I do remember that this goldfish actually ended up outgrowing the tank pretty severely. So we actually took him to live with a friend of the family who had a pond in his backyard that was full of oversized goldfish. And that was the last time I saw that fish. And finally, I had a pair of sucker fish to help keep the tank clean. You know those fish that are algae feeders? There was one little beige one that was about this big, and then one fatter one that was brown that was this big, and I named them Little Ann and Old Dan respectively. Literary nerds, pat yourself on the back. I also had a hamster named Oatmeal when I was really, really young, but I remember basically nothing about him. In fact, I don't even remember if it was a him. And my parents currently have 2 dogs, one of which is not actually ours, but is just kind of on an extended stay. I might introduce you to them later. There were 2 other dogs we had before them. First there was VYou, who didn't live with us for very long at all. We had to actually give him up because he was too aggressive for a daycare house. And then there was our golden retriever named Kelly, who was a part of our lives for a very, very long time until I was in high school and we had to put her down. But yeah, Kelly was undoubtedly the pet that I was the closest to, and in fact she is the reason that I consider my Patronus to be a golden retriever. So those are my pets. Shelly, welcome to Chicago. I wish you good luck with all your unpacking and your getting settled in. I know Jethro's already invited you over to dinner sometime, and I'd just like to extend my hospitality to you as well. If you're looking for anything to do, anyone to hang out with, feel free to let me know. Maybe Jethro and I can show you around Navy Pier or one of our many awesome museums sometime. My favorite is the Museum of Science and Industry, for the record. Matt, thank you so much for the challenges. I plan on participating in both of them. As soon as you said you were looking for somebody who has a flair for design, my ears just perked up, and I looked over and said, oh, look at that digital arts degree on my wall. So I will be submitting some thumbnail templates. And Jethro, I will see you soon.
Are you ready for Chinatown? Oh my God!
So Jethro and I went to Chinatown on Thursday. I haven't been there for at least a year. He goes all the time. We're on the L train. We're at the L train station here in Chicago, and I'm a huge nerd. All I ever think of when I see the L train is that scene from Spider-Man where Doc Ock and Spider-Man are fighting on the side of the L train. That is an awesome scene. That's what I think of whenever I see this train.
Hopefully we won't encounter that when we go to Chinatown today.
That would be awesome. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I prefer not to like have my train falling off the tracks in danger.
It didn't fall off the tracks.
Also,
you stopped it.
Also, I don't believe in Spider-Man. Sorry.
Heathen. Bloody heathen! We went to this place called Ming Hin Cuisine for dim sum. It was a really nice place. They had bowls you could see yourself in and super cool chopsticks and hot tea and silver crimpy things on the walls. Jethro and I took the opportunity to catch up on things and talk about My Little Pony. I told him why I think the elements of harmony were poorly assigned. Then we went to a bakery to get some tasty stuff. I can't actually remember what Jethro bought, but I got some almond cookies and a fruit tart. Then we went to a few markets. I bought some apple-flavored candy, and we returned to the train station where there was this sign warning us that walking is dangerous, and this one showing us how to break dance in order to avoid magic missiles. Seriously, the magic missiles are everywhere! Then we returned to Jethro's apartment where I introduced he and Aubrey to the cinematic classic known as Thumbtanic. They enjoyed it. Then we played some zombie dice. Jethro won the first game and Aubrey won the second. Then we played guillotine and I won that game. Then we recorded Jethro's video for the day and then I went home. I don't have video of that. In fact, I'm completely out of video. I don't really have an ending here.
Chinatown! Oh my god!